It is said that after death, a spirit may attach itself to a destination for a number of different reasons: vengeance, disbelief, unfinished business, and sometimes even love. Originally established as a Bank of Montreal at the corner of Yonge and Front Street West in Toronto, Ontario, this is the story of the ghost of the Hockey Hall of Fame. On March 11th, 1953, a bank teller by the name of Dorothea May Elliott had arrived unexpectedly early for work. Dorothy, who was looking visibly distressed that morning, had secretly confiscated the bank's .38 caliber revolver and then proceeded to head upstairs to the ladies' second-floor washroom. Moments later, screams rung out from the second floor's balcony as fellow staff members were startled to discover Dorothy's body lying on the washroom floor. At just 19 years of age, Dorothy had attempted suicide and would succumb to her injuries just 22 hours later. For many years, the exact truth behind Dorothy's death remained a mystery. At the time, the Toronto Star claimed that Dorothy had become distraught after her boyfriend left to find work overseas. Another version stated that Dorothy was the unfortunate casualty of a bank robbery gone wrong. And the strangest theory of all was provided by a local psychic who reported that Dorothy was murdered after uncovering a scheme that involved the bank's manager, a head judge, and the Toronto chief of police, all of whom were said to be stealing money from the bank. As coverage for the story began to disappear from local publications, staff members and visitors to the bank started to notice a series of strange occurrences that began to take place. Incidents like lights flickering on and off, locked doors opening on their own, cold spots felt from room to room, and even the sounds of screams and moans have been heard echoing throughout the bank's halls. Yet, with all of the paranormal reports associated with the former Bank of Montreal, only 2 visitors to date have ever claimed to have actually seen the ghost of Dorothy in person. The first known sighting dates back to 1993, when the Bank of Montreal was reopened for the first time in over 10 years as a newly relocated Hockey Hall of Fame. Shortly after the building's reopening, a harpist by the name of Joanna Jordan was commissioned to play a concert in the building's Great Hall. During the event, Joanna reported to have seen a female ghost with long, flowing black hair looking down on her from the second-floor ceiling. Not knowing the building's haunted past beforehand, Joanna was shocked to learn about Dorothy's untimely passing, to the point that Joanna would refuse to set foot on the second floor by herself when she would revisit the building years later. The second reported sighting came from a young boy who had visited the Hall of Fame as part of a summer tour group. During the tour, the young boy started screaming, "Don't you see her? Don't you see her?" claiming to have seen a woman with long black hair walking in and out of the walls. To this day, it is said that the ghost of Dorothy still haunts the halls of the Hockey Hall of Fame nearly 65 years since her passing. And for those brave enough to take a tour, you just might encounter more than you had bargained for. Want me to tell your story? Feel free to send me a message, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more spooky stories. Until next time.